Good morning, precious.
Is it?
Every morning you're in my life is a good morning, my love.
Shut up.
Hmm. I'm trying so hard to figure out why you're all of a sudden telling me shut up when I say nice things to you. But I can't. Doesn't make sense, and it isn't a way that you have ever acted to me before, so I don't know. I'm not able to get a hard on from being told to shut up constantly.
Okay.
I love you, and you constantly telling me to shut up and being loving to you is affecting me. I hope you realize soon that you're everything to me, and just like the things that I say and do affect you, the things that you do and say affect me. That's why I've been letting go of the past because I don't want it affecting the present and our future. I slip some still and I apologize for those times that I do. But I want my life to revolve around you and don't like when we argue, especially knowing how we are when we don't agree. They called me this morning and said they had a cancellation, so I got them in today.
Wow, what an amazing coincidence.
Damn, I just can't do anything right, huh?
You didn't mention the appointment to me. Then magically they called you up for a rescheduling today.
Whatever, Jamie. Stop searching to find things wrong.
Not searching.
Sure seems like you are. My new appointed attorney just called me honey. I'll tell you about it when I call you. In the meantime, I love you and kick some doom ass. I forgot to send you this. It's a reminder for Sadie's Lime Booster.
Hello, my beautiful lady.
Gross.
Honey, come on. I like it when you just used to say hello and accept it. I think you're beautiful. How are
Gross.
you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Did you whoop some ass in Doom?
No.
No. What the hell? What happened? Did you get your ass whooped?
Anyway.
Anyway. What you doing besides looking hot?
The game starts in less than 45 minutes, then I have to work.
Oh, the football game? I forgot you told me the football game was on.
Yes, so what
Wonder
happened today?
with the lawyer. He just wanted to go over things with me. I guess he talked to Stacy a little bit already. He didn't
Why?
really. Uh, don't know. I thought he was going to talk to me before he talked to her about it. So I'm talking to Stacy first, but he wanted to go over things with me about what was going on and what I wanted out of it, and so we're gonna. He's gonna set up a conference between me and him and Stacy and Sean. So he's asked
About.
he asked about class, about me getting out of the class, about why I'm still in the class. He already asked Stacy if she could get my computer back to me from the probation office, which Stacy was going to try to do anyway, but she didn't know that it was even there. But at least now that a lawyer is aware of it, he knows that I haven't had it for 4 or 5 years. Now Stacy will move a little faster getting it because I really don't want to spend any money to get another computer when I already have one. Stacy already told me that I could get a computer or a phone or whatever to get on the internet, as long as she said to get a monitor on it. So that's what happened. He just went over stuff with me about just so he could be updated on things that have happened when I went back to prison and the alcohol and you. And I told him, I said, she says she's willing to get on video and she's willing to give Stacy her information and to talk with Stacy and everything. She just doesn't want to give Stacy her information or talk with her right now. She doesn't find the need to do it right now, right yet. So, but she said she's willing to get on video. So Stacy can't fight about that because that's all Stacy needs is to be able to talk to you and have your information before you move up here and know that you know all about my charge and all that stuff before you come out. So none of that should be an issue.
So did you contact him or did he just magically know to call Stacy?
I put in a motion to the court for an appointment to counsel. And he called me. I didn't even know that he was going to call me.
Thought you'd tell me everything going on.
I did tell you when I did that. Stacy called me. I told you everything that I said. I told you about the day that I talked to Stacy and Sean told them that I was going to get a lawyer. I told you that I had written a letter to the court. You had asked me about how I wrote it. Honey, you asked me about how I wrote it, and I even read it to you. You want me to read it again so you can remember?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Oh, let's see. The hell's that? Dear Clerk of Court, my name is Lawny Armstrong. I'm on the federal supervised release. I would like to ask for an assistance of counsel to be appointed to me to review the status of my supervised release. If I may be so lucky, I am requesting attorney James Nixon. Thank you, Lawny Armstrong. Remember me reading that to you now? I didn't get James Nixon, but this guy sounds like he's got some experience. Okay. This guy sounds like he's got some experience, so hopefully he's as good as James Nixon was. So I was surprised when he called me. I didn't expect it. I didn't think that they would have gotten one that fast. But that's good though. That's just good.
I'm not like that rescheduling for the dogs, eh?
Huh?
Kind of like that rescheduling for the dogs, eh?
What are you trying to say to me? There were no rescheduling. She called me this morning. Said somebody canceled.
You went to a different vet then then last
Come
time.
on, Jesus, Jamie, come on. You're just looking to pick a goddamn fight. You knock that shit off. Why do you do that?
Be honest and this wouldn't happen.
Well, I was honest with you. You can't accept
So
that I was honest
defensive.
with you.
So
You can't
defensive.
accept that. Well, because you do it all the time. You're searching for things. Plus, we get better things to do than to search about things that we're doing wrong. I think we've done that enough. It's part of our problem, including
You don't
mine.
mention an appointment until I ask. It's for a Wednesday and magically Monday you get a call for a reschedule.
Jamie, you're just going it over all over again. Why can't you accept that you get reading that I was able to reschedule it?
Your lie is
So it
so
wasn't even
obvious.
didn't even reschedule it. She's the one that called me.
Because your lie is so obvious.
Whatever. You just want to keep doing that shit. Constantly trying to catch me in a lie.
It's easy. You do it often and are bad at it.
Well, what if I did it to you? What if I constantly tried to catch you in a lie? How would you
Was
feel?
Dump Truck Man the one who called about the appointment?
Yeah, well, was Chef Jeff really a chef?
Yes.
No. Well, were you really having cooking classes with him?
Yes.
Were you really cooking?
Yeah.
I could do the same shit to you. I don't. You know why? 'Cause I'm trying to believe what you tell me. Just because I did it a couple times doesn't mean I'm going to
Right,
continuously
and you
do it.
have constantly proven you are full of shit.
You're constantly looking for something.
No, you constantly present something.
Well, I'm not presenting anything. I presented the truth to you, and you still want to fucking tell me that I'm full of shit. That's on you, not me. The
Right,
fucked up thing about it. Fucked up thing about it is that it was about the dogs. Them calling for me to go in to take the dogs in now because they had the cancellation. That's what's fucked up about it.
Right, you don't mention the dogs going in and tell me you were waiting for me to ask. Then magically the first day they go in to a different vet than last time.
So why is that a big deal that they get rescheduled for today?
Because they didn't. You called today and got in today.
All right, if you say so. Not even gonna argue about it.
I
There
do.
ain't nothing.
And you just did too.
Well, that's I'm not gonna argue about it because it's something stupid to argue about. You don't want to take my word for it? Oh well.
Why not just tell the truth? Is it because you can't help but lie?
Jamie, I did, but you don't fucking want to accept it. So there's nothing I can do about that.
So when do you start work?
I don't know yet. I called Ron this morning and told me he called me back, and he hasn't called me back today. So I'll call him again in the
Go
morning.
crazy.
Jesus, don't give me any negative shit, Jamie.
Right.
Right. Are you seriously going to continuously be like this?
He's calling me Monday.
Jamie? When I called him, he said, Lawny, I've been here for 20 minutes and I've already got 6 people in my office. He said, I'll call you back when I get a chance. I said, all right, thank you, Ron. He didn't
Right.
get the chance today, obviously. Obviously, he didn't get the chance to call me back. Now, you acting this way when he does call me back.
You. Why did you call him?
Because I'm anxious to go back to fucking work. Just because you don't think so, it doesn't mean that I'm not.
Right.
Right. So negative, Jamie. So negative. Don't want to find anything good about me. Look for all the bad things that you can.
Something good.
Huh?
Forget it.
You say present something good? I'm not abusive to you anymore.
Oh, you heard.
Yes.
Why'd you ask for me to repeat it?
Because it just dawned on me because I just barely heard part of what you said. So I was able to put it together. Okay, so let's try this again. How was your day?
Oh, yesterday when you accused me of having someone else as a Valentine. What about less than a week ago when you accused me of being in chat rooms instead of making you an email? Not abusive anymore.
Holy fuck, Jamie. Just couldn't find anything you can. Have you found anything good about me?
Just want to point out statements you make that are false. Not my fault you don't like hearing what happened.
Have you found anything good about me?
I'll let you know when I do.
No, apparently over the course of time, you haven't.
Years?
Over the year, I don't know how to say that. The year, course of time.
Hasn't been a year.
Over a year's time, you haven't. Approximately. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I didn't get technical. Approximately a year. Let's try this again. How was your day?
My day was fuck off upstairs.
Oh, it was Chef Jeff. So happy you're so thrilled to talk to me that you just want to.
I'm lying about learning cooking from.
I didn't say. I asked. You just
Yes,
assumed.
you did.
I asked. You assumed.
Quote.
What's that you said about assuming? Me assuming?
I can point out when you lie to Jamie.
Just want to start fights, Jamie.
Then mentioned him. So how is that an assumed assumption?
Jamie, just stop your fucking bullshit.
Okay, bye.
Whatever. Hello. Why are you constantly trying to find something wrong with me? Did you give Will back his phone already? I don't know why you would want to say bye. It's not like we get spending a lot of time together.
The question why are constantly doing wrong things?
Jamie, just because you assume that I'm doing something wrong doesn't mean that I am.
Right.
It's the same exact thing that you said to me.
Oh, okay.
Just because I assume that you're doing something in the chat room
Sure,
doesn't
it
mean
does,
that you
Lawny.
are. What, you can't accept that I actually listened to what you said and I'm trying to feed off of that so I can be better to you?
How? You haven't yet.
Jamie, I was just kidding about the Chef Jeff. I believed you about Chef Jeff.
No, you weren't.
I was just doing that because of the
Now
shit
you
that
are
you're
lying.
doing with me. I just did that because of the shit you're doing with me about taking the dogs to the vet today.
No, you weren't.
Well, all right, see? It doesn't matter. You're going to believe what you want to
You
believe.
said, and I quote, things you lie about.
I said, how would you like it if I did the same thing to you that you do to me?
No.
Yeah, I did. You do that because you're constantly trying to
Lawny,
catch
it's
me in a
obvious why
lie.
you said that. Don't play it off now.
Jamie, Jesus. You do that because you're constantly
You
trying to
wanted
catch me in a
confirmation.
lie. You do that because you're
You
constantly
wanted
trying to catch me in a
confirmation.
lie. No, I didn't want confirmation. I believed what you
Yes,
said.
you
You
did.
haven't lied to me. Why do you interrupt me all the time? Why do you not want to hear what I have to say?
Because
I
you
know you don't
continue to
lie.
spout out bullshit.
I know you don't lie to me about things. So
Right.
regardless if you think that I trust you or not, I do.
You don't.
And I try to feed off of what you tell me, things that you tell me. And I try to let go of my past completely so that I can trust you. Because I'm not being fair by not letting go of my past. So I've tried to absorb on things that you've said to me and the way that you've been. So when you think I'm lying to you anymore, I'm not. I did with the Christmas tree. I did with the dump truck guy, and I'm sorry. Doesn't mean I'm going to continue doing it.
Less than a week ago. Quote, never mind Jamie, go back to your chat room buddies. After I just woke up. So you tell me how you were just doing any of the bullshit coming out right now.
I was just doing that to be an asshole. I was tired and I was upset
Right.
because you were being an asshole to me.
Right.
And I didn't do anything. It's just like the other day that didn't make any sense to me.
And
You were all nice and smooth.
And it's the same shit you've been doing for months, yes.
It's like the other day. You were just as sweet as could possibly be. Then the next day, it's the same shit I've been doing.
Answer it.
What's the same? Jesus, Jamie. Stop doing that. I wasn't lying to you for a month.
Month after month after month.
I was upset, Jamie. Yes, I was upset. And I said some things that yeah. When I was upset,
is that what I asked?
You know, my mind was going in different places because of everything that happened to me in the past. I've stopped doing that.
When?
I have stopped doing that in the last couple of weeks.
You did it less than a week ago.
But yeah, because I was upset because you're constantly spending time with Chef Jeff. You don't fill me in on this shit, Jamie.
You just said you haven't done it in a couple weeks.
Then before when you first
done it in a couple weeks.
Jamie, stop and listen to me for a minute. Before when you first started talking to them guys, you were flirting with them. You even told me you were flirting with them.
Okay, ignore my point.
Ignore your point. Your point is that I was acting like an asshole to you because
you haven't done it in a couple weeks.
Jesus. Your point was that I was acting like an asshole because I thought you were flirting with him and all this other shit. The point is, you were flirting with him when you first started talking to him. That's fucking with me.
Okay, did you just say you haven't done it in a couple weeks?
Yeah, well, it was last week. That's right. It was last week that I got upset. It was last week that I got upset because you're spending so much time with Chef Jeff. But then you told me, when you told me that you were spending time with him, you told me it wasn't sitting down and spending hours talking to him. It was here and there and shit.
Haven't done it in a long time.
Jamie, nobody is goddamn perfect. Do you not understand that?
Didn't say that.
Well, stop trying to make me perfect.
I'm not.
Well, you are too. Will and Maggie Joe, they're perfect. You impress that on me constantly.
Shut up. Here's what you just said.
Ugh.
I haven't done that to you in a long time, Jamie. It's been less than a week long. Yeah, well, no one's perfect. Here's an idea. How about not talking out of your ass? I point out how that statement is false. All you do is throw a tantrum like a child and say I'm not perfect. Stop making me perfect. I'm telling you what you said was false. That's it.
Okay, fine. I forgot I did it last week. My bad.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to
You
pretend to be
forgot
perfect.
everything.
Well, you know, I forget shit. That's not something that you don't already know. I'm trying to be as good of a person as I can be. I'm not gonna try to be Will. I'm not gonna try to be Maggie Joe. So if you're trying to make me out to be them, forget it. It's not gonna happen.
You don't like being called out on your bullshit. You talk out of your ass, then cry like a bitch when you are called out.
No, I don't like being called out on my bullshit. But I haven't been bullshitting you.
You just did.
When?
I haven't done that in a long time, Jamie.
Yeah, that was me forgetting. That wasn't bullshit. That was me forgetting about last week.
You did it last night too.
Oh, God. Every day I've got to be perfect completely. Otherwise,
Why
you're
do
going to
you
find
want
something.
someone else to be your Valentine?
Jamie, I want you to be my Valentine, but you don't believe in it, remember? You think it's kid stuff. It's not kid stuff
That's
to
what
me.
you said
It's a day.
yesterday.
It's not kid stuff to me.
That's
It's a
what
day
you
where I
said
get to do.
yesterday.
Why are you doing that?
Do you not get it?
Why are you doing that?
I'm not asking you.
Oh, I'm asking you. Why are you interrupting me when I'm talking? You
Miss
can't
the
blame it on the
point.
hesitation because you already heard me talking.
Miss the point.
You might not believe in Valentine's Day, but I do. You might think it's kid stuff. I don't, because it's one day where I get to do stuff with you and treat you really nice and give you roses and, you know, and take you out to dinner and stuff. It's just a special day.
Great, what does that have to do with I said?
A majority of America believes in it.
Great, what
A
does that
majority of
have to do
America
with
does it.
what I said?
That I lied, fed you some bullshit about fucking Valentine's Day. Didn't feed you any
No.
bullshit.
You missed the point. What's new?
Well, what's new? You're constantly trying to pick something else out about me. I love you for you, Jamie. I'm not trying to change you. Might be some things that I want to change.
I
Yeah,
haven't
but
done
you
that to
know,
you in a long time, Jamie. I don't accuse you of things. Yesterday you obviously have someone else as your Valentine.
how did I know that you didn't like doing Valentine? We'd never gone over the conversation before, so I was. Most women like it.
What does that have to do with it?
Oh, well, think about the way you're acting. Think about the way you act, Jamie. Think about the things that you do and that you say.
Do you not see the point?
I'm in love with Maggie Joe.
Do you not see
I
the
love
point?
you, Will. Do you not see the point? I see the point, but do you see the point that I'm making?
I can love my friends.
Yeah, you can love your friends, but when you tell me that you're in love with Maggie Joe, you know, it makes me wonder, you know, is Maggie Joe the reason that she doesn't want to? No, don't interrupt when I'm saying
Why
it.
you?
That doesn't mean. Does that mean That doesn't mean that I'm not going to think, is Maggie Joe the reason that she doesn't want to be my Valentine?
You haven't addressed
We need
what I
to.
said yet.
Well, you haven't addressed what I said yet either.
I asked first.
Well, I asked second. What's your point? Go ahead and ask me again. I'll answer
You
yours,
bitch
and you
and
watch. You
complain
won't.
about me not answering, but don't do it.
I was just saying. Go ahead and ask me again, and I'll answer it, and you watch. You won't answer.
No.
You won't answer mine. So, what was your question?
I asked twice already and you ignored it both times to continue deflecting.
Oh, of course. So you just whatever. I tried to make it easy.
You can fuck off upstairs.
Holy Christ, Jamie. Why do you constantly want to fight?
I'm going to watch the game and have fun. Bye.
All right.
Well, that little amount of time we spent together today was real enjoyable. Yes, that is sarcasm. Maybe next time we can actually enjoy our conversation and be smiling when we get off the phone, instead of trying to irritate each other.
You didn't listen, it's all about you. Bye.
It's all about me. How did you come up with that? With me saying maybe that I don't want us to argue so much and enjoy each other more. I love you, and I hope you're enjoying the ball game. Not sarcasm. It's not on any channels here. I'm going to sleep now, my love. It's all about us. Did they win?
Yes.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lawn World Order.